welcome to the weekly forecast. My name's Vicki Haspels, I'm the Conscious Mystic, and this is the weekly forecast for week commencing March 20th, 2023. We are going to look at the deck, the Mythic Tarot. I'm going to choose 6 cards and I'm going to interpret those cards to see what's influencing us this week. Now, while I shuffle and choose the cards, I will tell you what I'm up to. Left Tasmania, thank you so much Tasmania, you have been fabulous. And just the best time, the most beautiful, glorious countryside and animals you just can't get anywhere else in the world. And it's just stunning. So move, sad to say goodbye, but heading back there definitely another day, but now we're heading across the country. Today I'm coming to you from Laura in South Australia, and we're heading to WA, Western Australia, so hopefully I'll get a chance to do a weekly forecast from the Nullarbor Plains somewhere along that highway. So just choosing my 6 cards as I go. So the temperature has gone from a little bit cold to nice and pleasant. Haven't really had much of a summer this year because I've been traveling in the southern parts of the country. Anyway, that's where I'm at. And yeah, if you ever get a chance to visit Laura, come and stay at the caravan park, because they fed me some scones as soon as I got here. You know, that was so nice. Scones. Anyway, it was a love. They were warm scones too, with jam and cream. Yum yum. So anyway, that was a nice treat. Let's get on with the forecast. So as I said, I'm using my deck, the Mythic Tarot. I've chosen 6 cards. I've just better check that. Yep, I waffled on. And so we're going to have a look at the first card. The first card represents the conscious self. So it's a part of us that we understand. We might not recognize it straight away, but if we have a bit of a think about it, we'll know that this is how we are, what's going on. So the first card we have is 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups for our conscious selves represents all the choice that's in front of us at the moment. So whenever for me the 7 of Cups turns up in the spread, it means that it's time to, like we've worked really hard, or we have not worked really hard. Well, how can I put this? We have done the prep work to get here, and now the 7 of Cups means that we have a choice to make. We're not encumbered by, oh, should I do this or shouldn't I do that? Actually, it's like a smorgasbord, and so therefore we're in a really good position to even taste test everything that's in front of us. We don't have to make a permanent decision. The 7 of Cups, it's cups, right? So it's about what we enjoy. What is it that's feeding our passion? And it doesn't have to be a lifelong choice. It doesn't have to be the thing that you pick for the rest of your life, but it's about expressing and experiencing those choices in a very positive way, so that you can imbibe or imbue the feelings that you get from it, and just to see, you know, be open to it, I guess is what I'm saying. So if you can do that, that'll be embracing the 7 of Cups. So the next card we're going to have a look at is what's subconsciously or unconsciously guiding us or affecting us through this journey. So the unconscious part is the part that basically reflects to us the things that will help us experience the 7 of Cups. So if it's something in particular, this card will boost the influence around that. And so it's consisting of energy from the soul, like the soul wisdom, the soul journeys, the unknown journey that we are on, our guides and angels, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It is influenced by this, and so therefore that energy works with us to help us really get the most out of it. And again, if you really want to work with it, when you recognize that this energy is at play, you know that you are getting the full experience. And I mean, you can reject it if you want to, but if you can work with it, then it's primo. So the card we have here for the unconscious is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man represents sacrifice. It represents having to wait and timing. So together with the Seven of Cups, if the energy of the universe is saying it's about timing, then this is telling me that we may have a smorgasbord of things to choose. A bit of a hiccup then. Yes, we may have a smorgasbord to choose from, but it may not always be the right time to step into it. So we still may be looking through the glass, but it doesn't mean to say that those things are not available to us. It is about the right time to step into them. In other words, we don't get to do everything all at once. And so the Hanged Man is there to assist us so that we may step into that choice or that Seven of Cups energy at the perfect time for us. So energy knows, hang on. Oh, sorry. Okay, so because of this and the sacrifice part of the Hanged Man, the part that says that it's like I get the little voice is saying it's like it's not fair. So that it may feel like that you're being denied something, but you're not. The Seven of Cups is in play. You're not being denied anything. It's just that, and not being treated like a child either, by the way. It's just that you want to get the benefit, the most out of the Seven of Cups choices, and so the Hanged Man is there to assist you to say, well, not quite yet for this one. How about trying this one over here? So we can say, okay, if I'm being blocked from this one, but I'm being given free access over here, I'll try this for now because I know that this one is still waiting for me, and that's what the Hanged Man helps us with. So the energy that the next one we're having a look at is the fear or the challenge around what's coming up for the week and beyond. So here we have the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands represents that like flighty, I want to jump in and do it, like a risk taker. And so the again, I get that again, like a bit of a vibe of that we might be like stamping our feet, saying, I want to do this now, I want to do this. I don't, just because that's one's there, I want to choose this one. So expect to be sort of fighting that part of us, like, again, it's not fair, why can't I have this one even though it's here? So it's all a learning experience. Don't worry about whether you feel hard done by, or whether it's like you feel it's not fair, or it's like, why am I being shown this if I can't have it? It's all about growth and about learning to work with the flow of energy at the right time, all about timing, because our soul knows. And when we listen to it and work in flow with that energy, everything is perfect. And this is what we're learning. So now, what is our reaction going to be? I'm going to try and control it. Isn't that perfect? Oh my goodness. So after all that, knowing this, we're still going to try and control it. We're still going to try and push it into a particular direction. I guess that's all part of the learning though, right? If we're like being given these beautiful choices and we're saying, oh, well, you can't have it just yet, but try this one over here, and we're going to go, what? But this is my life. And then we're going to go, oh, but I'm going to push through that and make it happen. It is about, as I said before, it is about, like I suppose, not learning about the flow of life, but actually acknowledging it and accepting it and actually being that flow. So all the sort of bumps that we get, all the pushbacks that we get, it's all, and all the frustration that goes with it, it's all designed to say, you know what, flow works best. And when we see that starting to happen, then we'll understand, but we don't have to know it in the moment. It's about feeling that's the right thing to do and following that feeling rather than trying to take control of something. Anyway, sounds like a fun time, doesn't it? Right. So now we're going to have a look at what is the future? What's the possible future? Where are we heading with all this? King of Pentacles. Lovely. So King of Pentacles represents the opportunity to take what we have and create something of substance that we can share with the world. So in other words, by going through this experience, we are heading towards an opportunity where we can, as I said, learn, have this become a part of us, and then eventually it will enrich our lives to the point where we are able then to share it. The king, for me, if it's not a person that's coming into your life, it represents the whole, like a global or whole of world energy. In other words, we get to share, or we get to work with an holistic or whole of world, what do you call it? A humanitarian vibe. That's the word I like to use. So expect that the sort of struggles, the personal struggles that we'll have with everything, is lending us or leading us towards a more humble and acknowledgement of the flow of energy that is going to put us into a very profitable or very stable, and have the ability to then be able to share that with the world, or share that with humanity in whatever form that looks like. Now, what does that mean for our soul self, or our like our spiritual journey? What is it that this is a part of the reading that shows us what our karmic journey is all about. And here we have the 10 of Cups. So by allowing us to flow, to learn what flow means, allowing us to recognize opportunities, to work through that frustration, and what we can control, what we can't, and like how it damages us to sort of try and push through something when really the universe is saying, just take it easy. This is really going to work for you. And I'm not talking about there's something out there is telling us that. It's our soul is saying, try this first before you try that over the head, because this is going to work better. And so by learning to work in tune with that part of ourselves, it is bringing contentment. So our soul journey is about being the contentment that comes from understanding and working with the flow without having to put so much effort into trying to push through, and thinking, I'm actually part of a cycle. I don't have to know what or why it's going on, but you know that when it's working for you, because everything just all falls into place, and the Hanged Man just steps right out of the way, right? So, and the Chariot, which is all that sort of pushback, is like settles down, and we actually have ultimate control. So the soul is ready for a real peace and contentment, and actually satisfied with the direction that we're choosing. So who doesn't want that, right? Okay, anyway, that's the weekly forecast for week commencing March 20th, 2023. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and coming to you from Laura in South Australia. See you next week. Much love from me. Mwah. Bye. See you guys next week with love from me. Mwah.